Hi everyone, Matthew here at AAWeatherWatch with our midweek video brief taking a look at the weather through the rest of the working week, covering today, Thursday and also through into Friday, and with a quick look at the weekend's weather too. The good news is through the rest of the week, high pressure will become an influential feature of the weather. On satellite imagery, within this region here, there is relatively cloud-free skies, and it is to the west and northwest of the country where an area of high pressure is currently located. This area of high pressure has, however, brought the cold weather, cold northerly winds moving around the high pressure and down from the north over the last few days. There has been some wintry showers, hail, sleet and snow, and some particularly cold nights as well have been in evidence. But through the rest of the week, this area of high pressure will topple down into Ireland and the British Isles, leading to relatively dry and fine weather as the rest of the week progresses and into the start of the weekend too. But as things stand through the weekend, it will then generally become increasingly unsettled, but a little more on that towards the end of the video brief. Taking a quick look at latest rainfall radar imagery, just highlights some scattered showers and patchy rain moving down into Ulster in the north of the country, but otherwise, as you can see, there is a lot of fine weather across the country, and essentially through the rest of Wednesday, a few scattered, mainly light or moderate showers may develop across some inland areas of the country through the afternoon, but otherwise emphasis is on a relatively dry day with brighter sunny spells and variable amounts of cloud, but it will still be quite chilly, generally given further northerly winds in association with that area of high pressure just to the west and northwest of the country. So let's take a look at the forecast, take a look at the weather charts now through the rest of the week, putting the details on the forecast. And a quick look at Wednesday's weather chart, and again there's the area of high pressure, as with the evidence on the satellite imagery. It is around this area of high pressure that the cold conditions do continue through Wednesday. However, overnight and through into Thursday, and that high pressure just begins to nudge in from the west to essentially lead to increasingly fine and settled conditions through the course of Thursday. There could well be some scattered showers moving southwards through the early part of the day, again potentially across some northern and eastern areas of the country in association with this weather system to the east. But essentially, as Thursday progresses, again with the exception of some scattered showers through the morning in particular, through the afternoon and as the day progresses, it will then generally become increasingly dry and fine as this area of high pressure becomes dominant from the west. And by the end of the afternoon, many areas are likely to be dry with some brighter sunny spells and variable amounts of cloud. Still a chilly day, but generally less cold than earlier in the week, and not feeling too bad in some sunny spells through the afternoon. The weather then continues to progress towards increasingly fine and settled conditions as we end the working week. High pressure moves into the country, essentially dominating the weather through the course of Friday. Perhaps a chilly start still more locally on Friday morning, but otherwise, as I've highlighted, a decent day to end the working week in association with this region of high pressure. A fine day, some brighter sunny spells. Yes, there will be variable amounts of cloud, leading to cloudy periods as well, but otherwise, again, emphasis is on a dry day, brighter sunny spells, and variable amounts of cloud. A quick look into the weekend as things stand, and at the moment fine weather may well just about hang on into Saturday, with the exception of some scattered showers, especially the further east you are. It may well be a predominantly dry day, but lurking just to the west is a more active weather system, and unfortunately as things stand, as the weekend progresses, it will become increasingly unsettled with spells of wet and windy weather progressing eastwards towards the end of Saturday and through the course of Sunday. Now clearly there is some uncertainties over the details. These will be addressed on Friday, covering the weekend weather forecast, but again, as I say, a reasonable start to the weekend is expected as things stand, but then expect wet and windy weather to generally develop through the latter half of Saturday into Sunday as things stand. So let's take a look at the temperatures now over the next day or two. Through the course of Wednesday afternoon though, temperatures still certainly below average for the time of year, highs around about 7 to 9 degrees Celsius. It will turn again quite chilly this evening and overnight, particularly across more central and southern areas of the country, perhaps a touch of frost, and as you can see, minimum temperatures perhaps locally 1, 2 or 3 degrees, especially rurally and away from the coast. Through into Thursday, and if anything, temperatures do recover somewhat, highs around about 7 to 10 degrees Celsius, but still generally below average for late April. Another chilly night locally on Thursday night through into Friday, again perhaps especially across some southern and eastern areas of the country, and then temperatures to end the working week generally again a little bit below average, highs around about 7 to 10 degrees, but in light winds and some sunshine through the course of Friday afternoon, not feeling too bad, and again particularly compared with earlier in the week when it has been particularly cold for late April. So let's finally summarise that for you in a midweek weather summary. Into Thursday the 27th, sunshine and some scattered showers through the morning, but there will generally be a trend towards mainly dry weather as the day progresses, with some sunshine and many areas becoming dry towards the end of the afternoon and into the evening. Still quite chilly, but generally less cold than earlier in the week. Through into Friday, and fine weather to end the working week as high pressure develops, generally leading to a fine and dry day with some brighter sunny spells, but expect some variable amounts of cloud too. Temperatures still generally slightly below average, but compared with previous days, given some sunshine and light winds, then it will generally feel milder and pleasant enough on Friday afternoon. So that's all the details for the rest of the week. As ever, I'll be back with you on Friday, taking a look at the details for the forthcoming weekend. So thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your day.